Let's make sure we protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings.
Yeah, what do you have playing in your background, Courtney? What you got going on? Got who is that? Oh, that's this person at the bottom. I ain't see you sneak in here. Get your I don't know what the hell you got going on. You got a whole TV show playing in the background, but ain't saying nothing to us. Sorry about that, Courtney. Sorry. Look, she knows she was messing with that girl. When she was saying this stuff, she know dang on well she was criticizing that girl and trying to make it look like she's not doing her job because she's trying to undermine her, right? This is a tactic that you use. She already said that the girl, oh nah, you're beautiful, you're so much prettier than me, so on and so forth, right? So she already showed that what she was actually looking at, you know. She wanted to be the most beautiful person in the room. That's when she get the popping it the most. Yeah, like this, she's in charge of doing your hair. It ain't got nothing to do. This is not a beauty contest. So what's making you nervous about her? What's making you nervous about this girl? Oh, you beautiful. It's making me nervous because you so beautiful. Huh? What? So she got to go and you know what I'm saying, make herself look less attractive to please you. That's why she had Brooklyn in there, right? Because that was the whole idea, was to put her around a darker skinned person, less attractive, and then she can flaunt her stuff. This girl is playing in our face, collective. That's why I say, you know, we got to watch and be careful about the people that we idolize in our communities. The sexy reds, the ice spices, you know, so on and so forth. We have become some type of, you know, really like a community. We don't favor intellects, we don't favor knowledge. Everybody's in a carnal mind about who's sticking something in who, right? There's no real unity in our collective because we wasn't raised on unity. Everybody else that come over here, they've been raised on unity. Think about it. When the other people, when Spanish people come over here, what they do, they all live in the same house, make the payment on the same car, make the payment on the same house bill, get shit done. And what the Chinese do when they come over here, get a restaurant, live upstairs from that restaurant, everybody working in that restaurant, right? The other like, yeah, like when they come over here, even the Africans, when they come over here, they find other Africans, they link with them, they all support back into their community. We don't pour back into our community. As Black Americans, we don't pour back into each other. We favor Gucci. We favor, you know, these outside European, like we favor you know, think about it. We not doing for each other like other people is doing for each other, keeping the money in it. Why don't none of these big, you know, artists, why don't they have any grocery stores? Why there's no banking system that is Black owned? Think about that. We investing in chains. We investing in gold teeth. That's what all of them want to invest in. Jewelry, chains, gold teeth. But see, every time we get to that lust, people don't know how to control their lust. And lust comes in all different forms. People can lust for a woman, lust for a man, and then there's lust for materialistic gain, a house, lust for a car, lust for clothes, lust for. So people are stuck in the lustful mindset. And it also looks like an addictive mindset. Those two borderline the same. I think that's installed in the womb. I think that's installed in the dirt because you think about it, like the movies that they used to play, like Rosewood, Time to Kill, like all of those movies that they used to play, it was played to install fear, to keep us in a fearful mindset of not growing, not unifying, not pouring back in each other, not seeing each other as beautiful, and so on and so forth. I used to question back in the day, like when they played Roots on TV. I asked back in the day because I was in group homes. I was like, yo, why do they just show the black woman breasts on TV like that? But when there's a white woman, they blur it out. I didn't understand that back in the day. And the only other people they did that to was like the animals. Like when they showed the animals and stuff like that, that was the only other people that they did that to. So it was all a mindset to, yeah. So it's installed. Yeah, it's installed. It comes from the womb. Like it's deep. So like if it comes from the womb, we got to start healing it in the womb, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? No, because here's the thing about that, right? The things of the past will always be the things of the past. If we focus on the past, we never see the future, right? So it's really about just taking the leap of faith, right? Because everybody is so conscious of what took place in the past, we don't give each other the chance that we deserve. So because you went through heartbreak, the next guy don't get a fair chance. He's already fighting the ghosts. He's already fighting the things that took place in the past. He's already trying to be better than the last person because you've been hurt so much, so on and so forth. He didn't get a fair shake, right? Same thing with women. Y'all don't get a fair shake. When men go through heartbreak, they determine that they gonna be the heartbreaker, right? So all of this stuff would have to literally, we would have to literally come to a mindset where we say, you know what, we did a lot of fucked up shit to each other. I don't want to do fucked up shit to each other no more. Let's be better, right? We will all have to consciously come to that level of thinking in order for us to just drop it and let it be and move forward. The same thing with racism, same thing with all of that other stuff, right? We would have to collectively come to the conclusion that battling things of the past worries the body and brings trouble for the future. And I'm not saying let's erase history, but we can't keep repeating the same history thinking that we're going to get a different outcome. Because if we wage a war right now off of how we was treated, someone else gets to wage a war in the future about how we treated this moment. Do you get what I'm saying? So we can't sit here and be like, oh, that's why civil distress, civil wars, like that's why it doesn't make sense to have a civil war. It doesn't make sense to try to fight each other, right? Because somebody's going to look at this moment in the future and deem that we was wrong how we went about this. And the only correct way to go about this is love and understanding of human changes, right? We can change, but we would have to favor that idea of change. Does that make sense? We don't favor the idea of change. We favor the idea of ass shakers. We favor the idea of male chauvinists, right? We see that with the Adrian Broner, with how some of these streamers treat the women, and y'all give praises to them, still want to be around them, so on and so forth, right? We determine what it is that we buy into as a collective, right? But until y'all start giving that power back to each other, we always gonna have this because we always gonna have, that moment where, some women are gonna look at, oh, she deserves that because they have so much disdainment towards whatever it is, right? A lot of people will look at a situation and say, oh, she keep putting herself back in it, so she deserve it. Yeah, to a certain extent, but here's the thing. I want y'all to think about this. It's normalized in our society because we normalized it, right? Think about this. If someone holds the door for you, you say thank you, right? Why? Because that's something that's not normal in society. If it was normal in society, we'll be expecting everybody to do it and there would be no thanks for it. That's how you know, like, because think about it. Ignorance is normalized. So when you see ignorance now, you don't even respond to it. But imagine being in a time where somebody would like, where you first seen ignorance. Like, we was like, what the, that shit was shocking. What the fuck? Yo, that's not how we act. We're not, you come on, have some dignity. Be civilized, right? And then they started seeing it more and more and more and more and more. It's like the only reason why you take your trash out or remember to take your trash out is because you see all the neighbors' trash is out. If the neighbor's trash wasn't out, you'd be like, shit, must not be trash day. A lot of people go and look and see if the neighbor's trash is out. Shit, is it trash day? Oh yeah, the neighbors got their trash out there. Let me go put my trash out there. It's the monkey see, monkey do. The collective is doing it. So what was we trained? If you can't beat them, join them. So now we got a collective of roundheads. Why? Because this was the image that they sold us. Well, this was the image we bought into. Once they started making people pay for this image, we all bought into it. Now, you don't have to get your natural hair done. You can go do this. You don't have to get your kid's hair done. You can go get your hair done and just have your kid there. That's why she keep putting a hoodie on him, because she knows that people are saying stuff about his hair and how he looks, how rough he looks. Think about that. That's a conscious person. When you sit there and you cover it up, that means you're conscious of that fuck up, right? Right. It's just like his feet. You spend more time hiding his feet than getting it corrected. She spends more time hiding his hair than getting it done. But then she sits here and she's so critical about how her hair is getting done, right? Oh, you did that wrong, babe. You already messed up. You messed up my hair. Damn, no wonder why you keep losing friends. No wonder why people keep on walking away from you. Fresh as hell, but Junior running around looking like a zombie. Junior running around looking like the Walking Dead. All this money she's spending on herself, stream equipment, so on and so forth. But yo, you came up with another account. Same damn sitcom in the background. Look, talking about no, trying to act like she being nice as she trying to make it seem like this lady messed up her hair. And then she's the one that starts crying like, come on, man, this is.
She already cut the hair. If they keep pulling more sides, it's gonna look a mess. Yes. So that's why
you have to cut. This is crazy.
I like the measurement.
See? Look, why is she trying to talk about the lady's hair now? Now she pointing out the lady's hair, like, oh, if you pull it from up here, like trying to point out the hair. You wasn't trying to get your hair like mine. This is how you know she's a sociopath. How are you now criticizing the hairstylist's hair and how she got her hair and how she got her sideburns? It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm here to do your hair, ma'am. I'm not here for you to, critique me and get all nervous because I'm beautiful. You keep worried about me more than you worried about your own hair. You showed me a picture. Now you trying to quit. Like, come on. This makes sense to y'all? Y'all watching her play in our face. She even played in Brooklyn face. Because if you watch right before the police get there, she's literally telling the other hairstylist that's doing Brooklyn's hair no about something about Brooklyn as she sit and smirks towards the camera. And the fact that her fans keep acting like they don't see this, that's what's more disturbing to me. Y'all don't see her putting herself around people so she can be the most beautiful one. She didn't expect this hairstylist to pop up. This was a different hairstylist right here. She expected the dude from yesterday to pop up, right? But this hairstylist pop up. Now I'm nervous, right? The dude from yesterday, you just let him do his thing and then took it off later. But now you have this beautiful woman in front of you, and now you want to keep on trying to pick out and nitpick at her because the hairstylist was beautiful.
What if it was a spiritual thing too, Ralph? Like, what if her demons started getting agitated because of that?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That demon of jealousy. We all have entities inside of us, and sometimes those entities will raise up out of us. That's why people keep on saying, I knew it was something I didn't like about, because that demon was already irritated inside of you, and you couldn't suppress that demon inside of you. That's what we're watching. We're watching that build up from the time she got in the building. She's seen that beautiful lady. Oh shit. The jealous, envy, that soul creeped up inside of her, right? And then the more that lady started walking around, so shining around, like then she heard her accent, it started irritating her even more. And that's why she was like, I'm nervous because you beautiful. What nerve is in you that got you all nervous about my beauty? Because she knows that she do fucked up shit to beautiful people, right? When she feel insecure, she'll spill a drink on somebody that's more, look better than her. She'll do these things, right? Same thing with Junior. If Junior get more attention than her, she'll poke Junior in the eye. Y'all see that shit. When people start looking at Junior and she see the comment section saying, oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. Poke him in the eye. Put the hoodie on him. Get him off the camera. Soon as people be like, oh, he's beautiful, he's beautiful, he's beautiful. What's she do? Remove him off the camera. She'll show him for a second. Soon as the comment section start commenting on him, what's she do? Make him cry. Come on, man. Y'all act like y'all don't see this. This is insecurity at its finest. Them demons is controlling her whole vessel. That's why she throwing so much shade at this lady. Why do you think she throwing so much shade at this lady? Undermining her job and then saying, oh no, don't change it, don't do that. And then like, nope, you already cut it, babe. You already cut it. What the fuck? She could still make it look good. That's why she's a hairstylist. That's why it's her job, because she could still make it look good. But you don't want her to make it look good because you don't want people to be like, oh, she did a great job. She beautiful and she do hair good. You didn't want that. So you had to find something on her that you can tear down. And because she was doing your hair, you made it look like she was terrible at her job because she was beautiful and she made you nervous. That's what happened. This natural, beautiful woman from Africa made you nervous about your insecurities, and you had to, find something wrong with her. Even if it was her doing your hair, you had to find something wrong with her. And we act like we didn't just watch that. Everybody overlooking the treatment. This is why, rich people, beautiful people, this is why they walk around and treat us the way they treat us. Because we give them that appraisal that this shit was okay. We give them that, oh, she was so rude. But then y'all will put, oh, she just act like a boss. So y'all are okay with people being rude. That's why people have to show the monsters that's inside of them for y'all to be like, oh shit, they not to be fucked with. All around our community, we got to keep on doing this eagle thing to make it out of our collective. Like for y'all to see us, we got to keep on doing, you know, show that we not to be messed with. Show that why? Because kindness is taken for weakness in our community. In our community, kindness is taken for weakness. So because that hairstylist was so kind, so on and so forth, you know, Chrisean took her for weakness and felt like she can play on her and did play on her. As she laughed in the face and did this and tried to do all of this crying fake shit, she played on and made this person feel less about her job for content, knowing people was going to clip it up and everything like that. She still did that. She could have empowered that woman and just let her do her job and then took that shit out later, just like she did the pink hair. She didn't empower that woman. Right. She took that time to make it seem like that woman was not doing her job properly and was not listening to how she said she wanted it and so on and so forth, because that woman was beautiful, because she was nervous. So because Chrisean was nervous, she criticized everything about that woman that she was doing because of her nerves. That's what y'all okay with. That's what we cool. That's what we cool with. But and then compared her to the other guy. Well, the other guy, when he put the pink in, he didn't do none of this. And then the other guy had to tell her, like, well, just trust her process. Everybody got a different process. But she was already trying to critique and criticize. Why the lady was doing her hair, she was doing her own hair at the same time.
She was doing was blending, putting the makeup to blend it to match your skin. Like, what's wrong with that?
Listen to what I'm saying, Jay, right? The picture that she showed the lady, I want it like this, right? That's what she's going by, that picture. If you look at it, you can't have the long hair right here. It's going to give wig. Anybody knows that you tuck that hair behind the ear and then right here you show like a little design with the baby hairs when you glue it to their face, whatever the fuck you call it. You leave that hair right here in the front, a long piece of damn hair right here in the front. It's going to give off that it's a wig. You're going to see that it's a wig. That's why they tuck it and cut it and snip it and then give you the edges. That's called edges.
Yeah, that would have looked goofy as
That shit would have looked goofy as hell. Her having a long piece of hair over here, all the way down. That shit would have looked goofy as hell.
Yeah, you keep the long hair over the ear when it's a short wig to match the bob to make it look like you just got your hair a little bit in the front.
Exactly. So the hairstylist is doing it according to how, like the long hair is supposed to be up here, right? This is where long hair is supposed to be. So you can style it later, you can pull it down, right? But right here up under this part, that's like a damn near fade. It's supposed to be baby hairs, you know, trickling around for the sideburn effect. You're supposed to have no motherfucking long ass hair in front of your ears. That's giving hairpiece. That lady knew what the hell she was doing. Chrisean didn't trust the process because she was nervous of her beauty. You so beautiful, I'm nervous. Get out of here, man. Y'all acting like y'all don't know how it works in the salon. All the women know how it works in the salon. And you can say what you want to say about a haircut. A barbershop and a hair salon is two different motherfucking things. Shit, somebody can cut your hair in the kitchen.
You show somebody a reference photo,
They're going to go off of that photo. You start critiquing them in the middle of it, changing it in the middle of it, and then show them a whole different fucking picture later on after they started the job. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. She acting like she don't know that she's switching it up on that lady. Why you think she couldn't find that same picture again when she said, let me see it again? He know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Who face you playing in? She doing that shit for the internet.
He's more his baby.
She found out that she was from Africa. She playing. You might as well make it into like another baby hair.
I know, but I want this one either, but
If she was dark skinned, we would not be accepting the things that she does. Do you think that's true?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I don't think. I agree. I guess to a certain extent, because even when they found out that Pinky Doll was a little bit darker on here, and how she was putting a light on herself to make herself seem lighter and so on and so forth. But when she went to the music awards and she turned out to be darker, like they even like criticized her after that. So the world do favor, light skin, high yellow, you know what I mean? In a sense of that, right? But then like when it comes to the male version, it's like they favor the darker skin, right? Because not every light skinned nigga winning. Light skinned niggas is not winning. And the women, they favor the, you know what I mean? Because that's I think that's the colonizing mindset though. Like to say that. So you saying like they would have been more critical on her if she was dark skinned. That's what you're saying? They wouldn't allow her to get away. They wouldn't allow her to get away with what she's getting away with if she was dark skinned. So because she's light skinned, she gets a certain level of sympathy that allows her to continue the behavior. But if she was dark skinned, she wouldn't have that space.
And I don't know if you guys seen the video where she was, I guess, getting tattoos removed or lasered again. I just feel like that was so cringy for her to cry out as if like, no, because she's like, this broke the internet the last time, so let me hurry up and do this again.
Yeah, I think it was more so her repeating the chain of events that took place the last time that she was in LA. It's like somebody going back to rewrite the past of how they got kicked out of LA, like rewrite it to her liking of a breakup. Like, I don't like the way we broke up last time. Let's redo that scene over again. You think it's just who she is? Somebody on YouTube said they think it's just who she is. Look, make sure y'all go over and support the YouTube page too. It's Ralph the Wise on YouTube. Ralph D.A. Wise on YouTube. Same name over here, just over there on YouTube. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I just feel like she is, like you said, just trying to rewrite the script. You know, she knows what works to get her to be in the spotlight, I guess. And we're paying attention to that. But it's like, Blue is not worried about you.
Right, but that's the thing about it. It's like it's sociopathic for someone to steal someone's identity like that. She's trying to steal Blueface's identity. How don't we see that? She stole Ronnie's identity and she's trying to steal Blueface's identity. When she came across Whoa Vicky, she stole Whoa Vicky's identity because Whoa Vicky used to always say like, I'm a pray for you or whatever. You need God, whatever Whoa Vicky used to say. So when she came across every person that she come across that's bigger than her, even look at her boxing career. Her boxing, she's trying to steal boxers' identity. You know what I mean? That's why she tried to put herself around Ryan Garcia. That's why she tried to put herself around Adrian Broner now. Because she knows if she think about this, what person you know put themselves in victimizing situations so that way they can play the victim. That's what she's trying to do with AB. She's trying to put herself around AB so AB can make the comments that he usually makes around these women and say that he wants to cut and all of that stuff, right? And then she's going to play the victim afterwards. Like, oh, this old dude done came on to me, so on and so forth. It was weird. I just wanted to box. He wanted to do something else. She's going to do the same thing. Exactly. He did the same thing. So she's not in this to actually find love, find somebody that supports her, so on and so forth. She in this for imagery. She's playing victim in the industry, tearing down everybody else's image in order to build her own. Exactly. That's how she steals their image, because she's tarnishing their image and name and reputation as she builds her own image and name and reputation. She did the same thing with Tamar. She did the same thing. Yes, she did it. Yeah, right.
It just gives off like jealousy.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Tattoo thing because she saw Blueface posted his little Father's Day photo shoot, and she was just down there for Father's Day, so he just messed up her whole storyline. So now she got to come back on here and go on her rant to get.
Oh, appreciate you stopping through, Monster.
Why are we not talking about loving on your son? She's like, oh no, he posted his Father's Day photos.
Why are we not holding her to that? Like, I think, like, now, okay, listen, I promise you, women, I want y'all to think about this. If a man tries to hold her to that, y'all gonna say that we hating on her. Why is this man talking about her? So on and so forth. Like, women is the only one that can actually hold her accountable, because once women start saying like, yo, what you doing, this is not the idea that we want for our collective, so on and so forth, then she'll start changing it. That's why I say the internet is undefeated, because the internet can hold her to a higher standard, because she's trying to fix her image right now. She's trying to fix her image right now.
I think the only person that can really make her do anything at this point in time is Blueface. If that makes any sense. And maybe not even him. No, it's the internet. That's why she would bring to
I know I know it's low, YouTube, because I have to, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to damn. I guess I could connect it to the YouTube.
He was upset about, his situation, about his growings. And I just didn't understand. Like he only was forcing your hand because you wouldn't have never addressed it, or you were ignoring it otherwise. So he should do that again. Okay. He should do that again with the food and tell everybody to go spam her, feed Junior.
You see, she's responding to Carlissa. So she's responding to them because it's the circus.
And I don't like the fact that she's like,
look,
about him calling
tell me I'm lying. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this girl, Brooklyn. I'm gonna show y'all Brooklyn. And
show me the girl, because I didn't see that clip yet.
Right? I'm gonna show y'all Brooklyn, right? Look at how she made them make Brooklyn look.
Oh no.
Look at how she made them make Brooklyn look as she sits there and tries to look. She made them fuck her shit up on purpose. She made them make her look like that on purpose so she can look better. Look. Come on. And then pulled her in front of the camera. That girl did not want to go in front of the camera. Pulled her in front of the camera. Look, as she smirks and smiles, playing in her face. Come on. That's bullshit. Smiling, playing in her face.
Chrisean is so weird. Oh God.
That girl Brooklyn eyes is wandering everywhere.
See how she did Chrisean here? Like so cute. Like girl, how you criticizing that?
Chrisean puts herself around people like that. Like now you see why now you see why Junior is like he is. Look at this girl. She can't even look down at the camera. Look. She got Junior eyes. Look at this. Come on, you putting yourself around these type of people so you can fucking look like you normal and look like you better. You putting yourself around handicapped, crippled people and fucking people who is less fortunate so you can make yourself look normalized.
It's almost like pretend to do it
as a good deed. Yeah. You could have picked any fucking body else. You could have picked a group of chicks from Baddies and got them makeovers. You want and picked a motherfucker who can't. She don't even know what the fuck going on in the room. Look, she had to usher her in front of the damn camera. This lady don't even know the room exists. See, where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, which way you want me to look?
That's crazy because, like you said, when
smiling, playing in our face, man. She putting her hands in his face, covering up his face, poking him in the eye when Junior is getting the attention. She poking him in the eye, putting her hands in his face. Yeah, she do that shit on purpose. Making him cry. These mean girls used to play in y'all face in high school like that. The cheerleaders used to pick a girl out and make them seem like they was part of the crew. Girl, we gonna have a sleepover, and then at the slumber party try to expose her and embarrass her and make her feel. This is the same shit. This is Mean Girls in real life.
That's why I think Marsh don't really deal with her like that. She used to treat Marsh just like that. Like she's better to say Marsh said that live.
That shit is crazy.
She was like, yo, she's just too much. I can't deal with all that.
I can't believe that people are not seeing that. They literally made that girl hair look bad, everything, lipstick on, everything. Look, even in this leopard, you put her in the same outfit as you. You know, the Adrian Broner and Dean effect. Put her in the same outfit. Oh, we gonna rock the same outfits, girl. Da 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 da. She took the idea from them. She took the idea from, you know, Dean and them. Look. She took the idea from them. Put her in the same outfit as her. Look. Look at how this girl look. Look at how she's standing there like that. But she faked the whole wholesome moment. That's why she was lipping what the girl was saying. When the girl started talking, she was already mouthing it because she already knew the play. See? Look at Chrisean's mouth. She told her what to say. She walked too fast. First we pray. You spotted Brooklyn. Ain't that the same thing she did with Geronimo? Oh, first we prayed, then we spotted Geronimo, then he let us in to use it, and then we unalived him. Ain't that the same thing Ronnie said they did with Geronimo? They prayed over him. How's she telling the same story with Brooklyn? Think about that. In Ronnie's original story about Geronimo, she said the dude was leaving. Chrisean ran around and stopped him from leaving when he was going to his car. And then Chrisean, they all got in a circle, and Chrisean said she was going to introduce him to God, and she prayed over him. She prayed over all of them. Right? And now you hear her saying the same story with Brooklyn. Oh, tell them your testimony. Oh, I prayed and then we seen her and then we chose her. That's the same storyline that you had with Geronimo, ironically. You preyed on somebody. You preyed on them. You get the words, you get the two terminologies. We prayed and we prayed. Think about that. How did you still think about this? When she left with Ronnie Doe, when she left with Ronnie, right? She was going to LA to find a victim. They found Geronimo, sacrifice, right? Now she's back over there doing the same thing with a whole different group of people. Oh, we prayed and then we spotted her and then we chose her. Why that story sounds so familiar? We in the Twilight Zone where we repeating the same shit. And then you got her, and then this the public humiliation because you got her on camera looking like this. Nervous as shit. First we prayed. Is that story not familiar with what Ronnie said about how she prayed on Geronimo? That story don't sound familiar? First we prayed, and then he was sorry for us, and he let us in to use the shower. Sounds like a MO. I know a pattern when I see a pattern. This sounds like a MO. This is a MO. Go back to what Ronnie said and how the story happened with Geronimo. Hold on, let me go pull it up real quick. Let me pull up that story. I gotta bleep a couple of parts in it because the first time, the second time he changed it and was like, oh, to me it was like a brothel, so on and so forth. But that's because they told him to change that storyline up. But ain't no brothel storylines come up. Ain't none of that stuff come up. The only thing that came up was Chrisean did some dumb shit and didn't let the dude leave. And then she prayed for him and then he let us in.
And she probably had to go back and beg Sean Malone to make sure Ronnie spend the rest of his life in prison. But y'all saw when she had a brief moment where she was feeling guilty, where she started trying to post old clips of her and Ronnie's sister.
49, 50, I was getting up there. Bitch will not be a nigga grandmother or something. So we on that 50 praying. So
we praying.
I start getting overwhelmed for real. Like something like if you ever had like if you ever caught the Holy Ghost or like
first we prayed and then we prayed.
My spirit and your spirit came into contact.
And you don't see how weird acting that girl is after she say they prayed on her. And then you see how weird, how stiff she look in the videos acting. Huh?
And my shit was like, get the fuck, like my spirit.
He talking about his spirit.
No.
Him and old boy started doing the same thing, like they couldn't talk and the spirit was bothering them.
Spirit was like, no. Like, no. After that, she started leading in prayer again.
Leading in prayer again.
Oh God.
Why the last time she prayed for somebody ended up unalive?
Start doing the exact same thing I was doing. Like, but yeah, we can't say shit. This the story about how yo on the west side got his shit split. How your favorite mother was ready to get her shit took if a nigga ain't get his shit split. That's what the fuck this story is. And stop acting dumb.
We gotta skip that part because he says the R word in there somewhere.
And if you don't pay attention to the pebbles, he gonna hit you with a big ass rock.
Huh? Does that not sound familiar? We prayed.
Yeah, I think we should.
We prayed. This is a demonic entity that's being revealed to us.
The devil can still disguise himself as the angel of light.
The devil was a beautiful angel. Shit. You know, Lucifer.
Took the air of all the airwaves.
This is the same thing we watching. Oh, we prayed and then we picked her. We prayed and then we picked Brooklyn. Last time you prayed for somebody in LA, somebody ended up unalived. Let's see what happens this time. Y'all making it seem like she not playing in our face. She playing in our face. You know, y'all might not want people with logic and sense to point this out, but she been playing in our face this whole time. You know, I get it that people just want other people to just not say anything. Let her do what she want to do. Let her treat Junior how she want to treat Junior. Don't speak about her. Let her be the demon that she wants. She said, Brooklyn literally said she didn't want to be in the stream. Look. I want to show y'all this video. Brooklyn literally said she didn't want to be in the stream.
Tell him I said thank you. It barely get out. Yo, Brooklyn is funny. Say thanks, chat. Tell him I said thank you.
Tell him I said thank you. She didn't want to be in the video. She trying to make it look like she... Yeah, it's no possible way you riding around with somebody and you trying to make it seem like you helping people and all of this shit, but you making sure that you prey on the right people. You making sure you prey on the right people. It's all for the stream. It's all for a look. Ronnie exposed her and he was going to continue to expose her. He said she does all of this for the internet. She makes up fake accounts. She does such and such. You know? And she sat there and did all of this criticizing of this hairstylist and so on and so forth. And the shit still came out good. So she did all of that shit for nothing. That lady knew exactly what she was doing with Chrisean's small ass head and cutting those sideburns off to fit. She knew exactly what she was doing. Chrisean didn't trust the process. Chrisean tried to belittle that lady and make her feel, you know, less about the job that she was doing. And she still did a great job. You ain't had no complaints with the end results when everybody's saying you beautiful and you pretty. But while the process going on, you criticizing and trying to make her feel bad about her job. Really probably trying to make the girl break down and cry. She probably was trying to make the hairstylist break down and cry to siphon her energy. But when she couldn't siphon the lady's energy, she went with the sympathy and started crying her damn self. Come on. Pay attention. She's an energy vampire. Listen to that accent. She don't like that lady got an accent and that lady is beautiful. She don't like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your nephew Ron Ron.
Yeah, you can.
Chrisean, your nephew Ron Ron here.
Thank you, huh? It's okay. I don't want to get getting it. I want to just see how it looks all together. And we can come back to it if you don't like it. Chat.
Yeah, trying to stop people. Why didn't you empower her? Why didn't you tell more people to come book with her? Why didn't you say, oh, she's great, more people should come book with her? Why did you use your platform to tear her down so she can't get the business and customers? Now she gonna be known as the hairstylist that messed up Chrisean's hair. See? See? Keep on flinching every time she do something to her hair. Keep on moving, acting like she fucking it up. That's fucked up. Stopping her bag. Y'all don't think that's stopping her bag? Y'all don't think that's stopping her bag? This rhetoric that she's pulling, like y'all don't think that's stopping that lady's bag? Her doing all of this flinching, all of this movement while she trying to do her hair, criticizing, trying to make it look like she's not doing it right, acting like she's irritated, but she just really reading the comments on her phone. She's watching her own live stream, reading the comments on her phone as this lady does her hair. Talking shit about how she's doing her hair. See, look, she still keep talking about the cut part.
This was thicker than this side.
Look.
Yeah, because I didn't plug it, so you can come back to it.
Criticizing her the whole time. She really don't like that lady gorgeous with an accent.
Right,
let me hurry up. Look at all the movement she doing while she trying to tie her shit up. She doing all of this movement to undermine her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see what she would. Let me see.
Look. You supposed to be getting your hair done. You doing all of this movement, all of this extra shit. Like, stay still. You, huh?
Keep still and stop moving. And I said, that's crazy that you know that. And she acting like she can't comprehend that. You're not supposed to be moving.
You come on. Somebody got scissors around your head. Somebody snipping and cutting around your head, and you wagging your head this way and that way and this way. They got to do the extra careful stuff. They got to worry about your safety the whole time they doing your hair. You know that's not how you get your hair did. She doing it on purpose to undermine the lady. Make it look like she not doing her job. She could have promoted her. She could have said, make sure y'all come get y'all hair done by this beautiful woman, all of this shit. She ain't do none of that. She ain't want to give this woman no compliments or praises. That's why she said, I feel nervous because you beautiful. Why the fuck is my beauty making you nervous? But you go around people with your beauty and expect them not to be nervous, but you nervous around another beautiful person? Fuck out of here. Y'all say this ain't a game. She playing in our face. She undermined that woman on purpose. Her insecurities is showing, just like I said. This is all insecurity, making it seem like she's depressed and sad about this shit. She's siphoning the energy out the room, making this lady work extra hard. That's why she's smiling, because she knows she's siphoning the fucking energy out the room. She knows exactly what she's doing, trying to make herself look sad and depressed about the hair getting done, so this lady can use up a lot of her energy trying to please her. That's what she's doing. Now she got to jump through the extra loops. But she told them, make Brooklyn look hideous. Look at all this extra shit she got to do for Chrisean. Ain't getting no praisal for it. Fucking nervous as shit. Chrisean sitting there. Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? No, you're supposed to keep your head the same way. You turning it so you can see yourself on the fucking phone. You turning your head this way and doing that exercise so you can see yourself. Nobody told you to turn your motherfucking head. Put your head back straight so I can do your hair. Now you got me walking around my own chairs and shit like that because you got the camera set up in here and some more shit. I can't even be comfortable doing your hair because you got all this extra fucking attention around yourself, but you criticizing me about my beauty. No, this time Junior wasn't there. This time she didn't bring Junior. I'm playing the video on my YouTube page. On YouTube, you can go see the video. But if I play it over here, then I don't know. Sometimes I be getting flagged when I play videos over here. They be acting weird and shit. She had the baby there the day before when she got the pink hair done, but she didn't have the baby there when she got this hair done. She knew that if they popped up again, that something might be found. So she was like, well, ain't taking him there no more. Just like Blueface. When they popped up at Blueface house, what'd she do? She found a reason to fall out and remove the baby. Because imagine if they popped up there while she wasn't there. They probably would have showed the baby what was wrong. They probably would have showed the police what was wrong. So if she was at Blueface house when the police, that's why she, created that distance and because anybody who get close to revealing something about Junior, she gonna make an enemy out of.
That's why she made an enemy out of Terrain. They did that whole thing online. Like she kidnapped him because Terrain told her that CPS was coming the next day.
Yeah. She knows.
Let me go act like you kidnapped him.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. And that's why she made this whole moment about her. The hairstylist was beautiful. Look, hairstylist is beautiful, and she criticizing and trying to do all of that extra shit. Why? Yeah. And that's why she made her feel the way that she made her feel. Didn't let her do her job properly. Pulling away from her while she doing her hair. Look at that. She did that because she was insecure about herself. So she made that girl go through loops. Look, pulling away while she doing her hair, while she trying to hold that piece there. Look, that whole fucking piece would have fell off. Just for a clip. So she can talk shit about that lady later on her live stream. That's what she did that for. Yeah, somebody else there should have stepped in, because if anybody else would have got overstimulated and probably would have been like, you know what, I'm not doing it. It's too much pressure. She got this live fucking stream watching me. She's looking at the live stream the whole time, criticizing and critiquing me the whole time. I'm already fucking nervous. If anything, the lady should have been nervous doing Chrisean hair. Chrisean say she's nervous, right? Trying to siphon that lady's energy. Really, that lady was nervous as shit, and she still handled herself like a professional around an unruly customer. You know what I mean? She still handled herself. She should get more business because of that, because she handled herself well around a unruly customer, and she still made it so Chrisean came out as beautiful as possible. You gonna come up here breathing? Wanda, you just gonna come up here breathing in the phone like that?
Sorry.
Oh. Because they be tapping the screen and their thumb will hit the box. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna drop you down. Appreciate you for being here. All right. Appreciate you. Yeah, people do that when they tap in the screen, their fingers will hit the box over there and they'll come up. No big. Yeah. Some people don't know they in the box. They don't be knowing they in the box. Some people come up and they go to sleep. I heard a couple people snoring earlier in the box. I said, dang, they was in the box. Well, I'm glad you watching my live while you sleep. Shit. I'll take it. And she did an awesome job. Yes, that lady did a great job with her hair, man. She should have promoted her and got more people to go and get their hair done by her. She shouldn't have tried to make it seem like I don't like it. You doing it wrong. The other guy didn't do this. Because she feels more secure around the masculine energy because she's the center of attention around masculine energies, or you know what I'm saying? But because that lady was beautiful, it was like a challenge to her. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like her ego was stricken, like, oh shit, you're not the most beautiful one in the room. Time to fuck some shit up. Lust, greed, gluttony, go. Like, she know what the fuck she did. She did all of that shit on purpose for content. You can keep saying they're both beautiful. We not talking about Chrisean. We talking about the beauty of the stylist. Stop trying to siphon the energy. No, the stylist was beautiful and Chrisean was insecure. Chrisean's insecurity took away her beauty in that moment. Chrisean's insecurity took away her beauty in that moment. The only beautiful person in that room was the hairstylist because she kept her composure, she kept her dignity, and she handled it like a professional. She was the only beautiful person in that space. Chrisean and the way she act made her look bad. It didn't give beauty. That did not give beauty. Beauty don't walk around insecure like that. Beauty don't walk around trying to tear somebody else down so they can feel good about themselves. Beauty don't downplay the next woman or try to put, certain people around them so they can feel normal and feel like they on top of it. That's the whole reason why she went and got Brooklyn. Put them in the same damn outfits. Got a light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. Got a dark-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. I play ready for the world. She was ready for some action. Get the fuck out of here. We see the game. That was she standing there, light skin against dark skin. This is an agenda. Somebody wrote this script out. She playing in our face. She could have picked an equally dark-skinned, beautiful woman to stand next to her. That's why when this African beauty stood next to her, that's why she felt insecure about it. That's why when she was in the room with someone that's from Africa with an accent and beautiful, that's why she had to, well, shit, you sound better than me with your accent. I feel like you look better than me. Well, fuck it. I'm going to criticize your job. I'm going to make it seem like you can't do your job right since everything else is on point. She dark. She from Africa. What are you talking about? Her roots is African roots. Shit, I don't even know if I'm dark skinned or not. I can't tell you no African root. I got Indian roots. That's about it. But she dark. She from Africa. She as dark as you want to be. She from Africa. Her blood is dark. Her roots is dark. Chrisean got what? Sean Malone roots. Colonizing roots. Huh? That's why she didn't give praises to Calvin and his boxing. That's why she gave praises to Jake Paul. And Calvin was sitting there like, shit, we doing the same thing over here. Huh? No, she's not. I mean, yeah. I guess you could say she's not dark. She's darker than Chrisean. She's darker than Chrisean. If you look at it in this picture right here, she's darker than Chrisean. And that's where Chrisean's insecurities come in. Because Chrisean doing everything in her power to make sure she look light, right? That's why the lighting is always on her. That's why the bright lights is always on her, because Chrisean doing everything in her power to look light skin, to look as light as possible. You can see she's doing everything in her power to look as light as possible. So imagine a darker skinned woman coming up looking as beautiful as the hairstylist was looking. Yeah, insecurity set in immediately with this one. Insecurity set in immediately.
How sweet she was through the whole ordeal. She would have changed her tone.
Yeah, then Chrisean would have been equally right in her nastiness. Because then Chrisean could have flipped the script and been like, girl, you messing up my hair. And I'm sitting here just trying to let you redeem yourself and so on and so forth. She would have played into it no matter which way. That's why whenever she get caught doing that shit, she try to be like, I'm just popping it for the end. I'm just going along with it. Because she doing that shit for clickbait. So people can chop up the clips. That's why everybody is pushing it now. You know, Chris, you can see Chrisean was irritated by the hairstylist. You can see that the hairstylist got on Chrisean's nerves. Look at that shit. Imagine waking up the next day, the hairstylist, and seeing all of this shit floating around, ruining your reputation. Knowing how critical the internet is when it comes to situations like that, you can with Chrisean Collective and the people that follow her, she can fucking close down a whole business with the bullshit that she doing. That ain't no promotional thing right there that you want to sit there and keep criticizing the person that's doing your hair. How that look for their business? Think about that. Imagine you having a business, and this is a moment that y'all can be promoted on the internet, and then she comes in and makes it look like your hairstylist is not doing her hair properly. Think about that. No, actually, Tifa, you got your priorities wrong. You got your priorities wrong. You in here worried about what we worried about, and you want to worry about something, you go talk about it on your platform. Don't try to come over here and try to make it seem like we worried about the wrong shit. We've been advocating for Junior for almost 3 months now over here on TikTok. Get your ass out of here. We've been speaking up for Junior for almost 3 months, if not going back to 2 years ago when we spoke up for Junior, when they was riding around with him in a car with no safety belt or not even in a car seat. We've been speaking up for Junior when they was running around from airport to airport with nothing protecting that baby's head when he was a baby. We've been speaking up for Junior, pointing out everything. Talking about, oh, y'all need to speak up for Junior. We've been speaking up for Junior when she was taking him to French Montana's birthday party, Fabulous mixtape release party, Kai Cenat's prison theme party. We've been speaking up for Junior. Stop playing. Dragging him across the floor, dragging him on them, knowing he should have, certain look at how she keep looking at look at that. Did y'all see how she was looking at the hairstylist just now? Watch. Look at how she keep looking at the hairstylist. Watch, look. You see how she keep looking at the hairstylist out the corner of her eyes? Look. Look at the evil. Look how she looking at her. She looking at the hairstylist. She's not looking at her hair. She just caught herself staring at the hairstylist. She caught herself staring the hairstylist down through the mirror. She was looking at the hairstylist through the mirror, looking at her beauty. She wasn't looking at how she was doing her hair. She was staring down the fucking hairstylist because she's beautiful. And y'all tell me her insecurities ain't slipping? Come on, man. Pay attention to the shit. That's why she go right back into her phone. The hairstylist playing it off like she didn't just feel that jab of fucking negative energy that just hit her. She feel that jab of negative energy. See? Now she go back to criticizing the hair after she stared at the comment section. Look, the hairstylist just mouthed something. Watch. See? The hairstylist just keep on telling herself, you know, affirmations. And she's trying to laugh it off as she criticized the hairstylist. But the hairstylist is the one who's reminding herself, like, every time Chrisean criticizes or say something, the hairstylist just, it's going to come out perfect. That's what she keeps whispering. It's going to come out perfect, right? Chrisean keep laughing. Oh, you messed up. Oh, you cut it. Oh, girl this. Oh, girl that. Playing in her face. How y'all don't see that? This is why this nastiness is normalized in the collective. This is why we don't pick up on these nasty, you know, oh, this is just how I talk, girl. I ain't mean nothing by it. This is why sarcasm is so big in our community right now, and people getting away with all of their fucking nastiness, hiding it behind sarcasm, making it seem like sarcasm is the language. Like, oh, girl, I'm just sarcastic. That's just my language. That ain't no fucking language. No, they know who she is because it's the same place that did her hair when she was in LA the first time. So they all know who she is at that hair place.
No, but they might not know a lot about her. They might not watch all the social media stuff. They might just see her little name and then see her followers.
Maybe individually. But the dude that the GAY or the other dude that had the place, he knew all about it. He was like, oh, that ain't his last name alone. Oh, the last time I seen y'all was this. So, you know, but they was doing, like, you think about it, this is a free hair trip because they was doing a Brooklyn makeover. The Brooklyn was supposed to be getting a makeover and so on and so forth. But you see, Chrisean made it all about her. She didn't make it about Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So even during Brooklyn's makeover, you didn't really see Brooklyn. You seen Chrisean getting a makeover and making it seem like she was doing something good for Brooklyn. But when they finally showed Brooklyn, it was fucking hideous. She just hating on this hairstylist. The hairstylist saying, don't worry about it, it's going to come out great. Pretty much trying to get Chrisean to stop talking shit about her, right? In the nicest way possible. Don't worry about it, it's going to come out great. Trying to get Chrisean to stop talking shit and criticizing and critiquing her style of, you know, going about her, you know what I mean? The young girl's hair, yeah, Brooklyn hair came out and look like trans, if you ask me. Yeah, she ain't got nothing else to talk about. He can't do nothing. That's why she keep on touching the shit. Why the fuck do you keep on touching it while I'm doing your hair? I'm moving it out the way, you moving it in the way on purpose. Look, I'm moving it out the way, you keep moving it in the way. Fucking it up on purpose. Look, pulling the shit out. Nobody asked you to touch that yet. Nobody asked you to touch that yet. Nobody asked you to see if that bang was ready yet. Now you got to put it back in. Yeah. Now the girl got to put the fucking loop back in her hair after she just took it out on purpose. Come on. Y'all really, come on.
Or I'm getting married.
That girl nervous as shit. She had to pull her own wig down. She's so nervous. She's so nervous with Chrisean trying to, you know what I'm saying? Really trying to find a reason to fall out with her. That's what Chrisean doing, trying to find a reason to. See?
What? It's cute.
Right. She was never corrected as a child. This level of ignorance was never corrected as a child. So she walk around like this. They know. They ain't no what about Blue's behavior. Why y'all keep on trying to do this whole talk about Blue, talk about Blue? No, we point out this ignorance.
No, I just want to make sure because I got one of your outfits in my bag.
Nah, they always do this. They always try to point the finger where they want the attention to be. No, we putting the attention on this fucked up mom.
Yeah, Chrisean.
If you don't like it, you go host a live about Blue. If you scroll enough, I'm pretty sure you can go find a live about Blue. Don't try to control my live on what we talk about. She critical on all these other people. Look at how they made Brooklyn look. Come on. Look at how they made Brooklyn look. Look, see? And the hair came out fine. And she never told the stylist, like, oh, you did great. It looks beautiful. Sorry for giving you so much hassle. She never said none of that shit. Fucked up that stylist's whole energy, aura, and everything, and never even apologized for it. But she wanted to go get Brooklyn and put herself around Brooklyn. To be like, oh yeah, look at how, look. It was supposed to be Brooklyn's makeover, and we didn't even watch Brooklyn. We didn't see Brooklyn get no makeover. It was supposed to be Brooklyn's makeover. We didn't see Brooklyn's into the final results. And they sat there and played in Brooklyn's face, laughing at her and shit like that. And then they try to clip it as if Chrisean was taking up for Brooklyn. No, Chrisean told them to do certain shit or not to do certain shit so Brooklyn can look this way. You put her in leopard print with fucking red hair. Leopard print with red hair. And lipstick that's fucking spread out all over her lips.
She should have had the camera to where it was on both of them
at least on both of them, or if not just on Brooklyn. It makes her look tacky as shit to have that bright ass red on with a leopard. It wasn't even the same color. It's like, come on. Oh, I got your outfit right here. The outfit is, you mean to tell me we got matching outfits like Adrian Broner and Dean?
Stop your hair on the back.
Okay.
Chrisean wouldn't have wore that fucking red hair with that outfit. Playing in our face.
I'm at the 30 in the trash.
And never said anything about, oh, she's, you know, look at the people that she putting herself around. Look at all the people that she putting herself around. She's not putting herself around beautiful women.
Drop a smile. That's your mom. Yeah. But don't be like,
it's all fake. Look, she told Brooklyn that because Brooklyn didn't know how to do the model face or whatever, you know, smile and then drop the smile. She ain't know how to do that. So she tried to be like, girl, you acting dumb. What? I'm about to basically, if she didn't perform the way Chrisean wanted her to perform, she caught the attitude with her that instant. I'm about to throw you in the trash, she said. Come on. Everybody else is giving Brooklyn all this attention, right? Y'all see all the attention that Brooklyn is getting with these other two ladies and so on and so forth because her aura is good. Her energy is good. All of them got their back to Chrisean because her energy is nasty. And when you're in her presence, you can feel that nasty ass energy. That's why they not paying and giving her no attention. They giving they giving it to Brooklyn, right? Chrisean knows that shit. That's why she getting the attention from the dude that's sitting out there like, oh, stand right here. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful shot. Oh, look, she's getting her praises from the dude. You see the dude standing there. Look, I need you right here. Da, 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 da. Remember, that's the same dude that prayed. After they prayed, he picked Brooklyn out. After they prayed, he saw Brooklyn walking and picked Brooklyn out. She thought she was going to get all this attention for helping Brooklyn. Oh, I'm a savior. Look at me. Why? Because that's the way Blueface found her. Blueface found her wandering the streets. So now she out there trying to act like she Blueface and saving people from wandering the streets. Look at that outfit she got on Brooklyn. Look. Come on. Brooklyn just walking normally. She told her to be quiet. Hush. Look. It's fake. She nervous. She don't know how to walk. She never wanted to be on camera. This shit is all for the vine. Come on, man. That shit is fake. That shit is fake. Crying in our face, all of that shit. That shit is fake. That shit hurts. Like to watch somebody play like that. Like that shit. If you like, you got to be cold-hearted to watch that shit. Like some of these people don't have no empathy or sympathy. That's why all her fans is her fans, because they lack. They so used to mimicking and pretending these feelings and emotions. They don't know what these shits feel like. They're all fake. They're all empty vessels. Like all of her fans are empty vessels because they can't see that. That's how they don't have social cues. They so used to playing on the internet, they can't see the embarrassment that somebody else is going through. They can't feel, yeah, they lack discernment as well. That's why they can fall for a Chrisean Rock. That's why they can fall in No, you got to genuinely have good intentions for somebody else and help them. You can't fake help somebody else. You can't go get somebody to boost your ego. That's what that is. That's an ego boost. If she really wanted to help people, she would have just helped that girl off screen. Off screen. That's genuine. The girl did not want to be on camera. She already was. She tell your chat I said hi. She didn't want to be on camera. But you forced it. You forced everyone else in an uncomfortable situation so you could be comfortable. You made everybody around you feel uncomfortable and walk on eggshells so you could be comfortable. Even the hairstylist. She knew that hairstylist aura and energy like let off like power, right? She knew that, she felt that shit. So she had to tear the hairstylist down a peg or two. She had to criticize her work because she felt that shit. She felt that immaculate black beauty, that power that we say, that black girl magic. She felt that shit radiating off of that hairstylist. That's why she tore it down, because she felt that black girl magic radiating off of her. That's why she tore it down. And you look, the whole time she was around that hairstylist, she was the nervous one. She was the one on eggs, right? The whole time she was around the hairstylist, she was the one, because she felt like she wasn't the prettiest one in that situation. But when she got around Brooklyn, look at how jovious she became when she got around Brooklyn, right? Look at how she became when she got around Brooklyn, right? It's happy, right?
Somebody said, why didn't she do this in Baltimore? It's because she has a relationship with to where she ain't got to
just all for promotion.
But when she was in front of that hairstylist, that all she kept on doing was looking at the hairstylist. All she kept on doing was looking at the hairstylist. The hairstylist was she ain't feeling a certain type of way about herself. The hairstylist already know that she beautiful. She ain't out here trying to find herself stuck, a grown woman stuck with a little girl's mindset. She's not 13 trying to be the prettiest, the cutest. She already secure in herself, right? That's the difference. She's insecure. She's insecure, superficial, and insecure. So this hairstylist, you can see she's not none of that. And someone felt that shit when she was around her. That's why it looks so draining, because she wasn't the most attractive person in the room getting the most attention. That's why when she was in the presence of the hairstylist, that's why she put on a sad face, right? It's just like a kid in the room, a talent show, and you paying attention to the other kid's talent. And then what do that kid start doing when you're not paying attention? Ain't nobody watching me. Y'all keep looking and saying that the hairstylist is beautiful, but ain't nobody watching me. Pouting. The same shit you see her doing right now. Pouting. Her pout face. Her pout face for attention. Come on, man. Start crying. I don't even know what I'm crying for. It's just coming out of me.
Just to get the attention back, the sympathy back. Let me play the sympathy card. That's
She do the same thing with Junior. She do the same thing with Junior. Soon as Junior getting the attention and everybody like, oh, poor baby, what he crying for? Oh, what she do? I'm crying too, y'all. I'm crying on the inside. Get the fuck. Boy.
crying about being hungry, but your baby ain't ate.
She don't give a freak about nobody else's feelings and emotions but her own. She got that baby laying on the ground. She literally driving around in the car on live with Junior in the back. Like, come on. She's supposed to get clipped. She's supposed to be off Kick. Kick don't even condone that type of shit. There's too many streamers unaliving people from not paying attention to the road. Look at the one on TikTok. She was watching the hairstylist the whole time. You know what I mean? She was watching the hairstylist the whole time, criticizing the hairstylist the whole time. That's why I said the energy wasn't the same when she was in front of equal beauty. Yeah, they both are beautiful, but that's the problem. She knows that they both are beautiful, and Chrisean wants to be the most beautiful person in the room. She knows that lady is beautiful. The comment section was saying how beautiful the hairstylist was. She reading the comment section on her phone. And the comment section is saying how beautiful the hairstylist is. And then what Chrisean say? I'm nervous because you're so beautiful. The hairstylist try to pay the compliment back and be like, no, you're beautiful too. And then Chrisean was like, oh, what's that accent? Where are you from? And then that's how she ended up saying she was from Africa. Right? So that right there already made her nervous. The fact that she was so beautiful and she had this accent. It's like, damn, you look beautiful and you sound beautiful. Yeah, she was exotic. And Chrisean liked girls. So when she around something that's that beautiful, like she probably was feeling that masculine energy in her, like, damn, she attractive as shit. She ain't like that shit. She didn't like not being the only attractive person in the space.
I was just about to say that soft.
Yeah.
To Chrisean's masculinity.
Compared to Chrisean's masculinity. You don't think that she felt that feminine essence coming off of that diva, like that beautiful? You don't think she felt that essence coming off? She felt that shit. And she even said it. Like, she was so jealous. Damn, I wish I had an accent like that. If I had an accent like that, shit, I'd have already took over the industry. That's how Chrisean thinking. That's how Chrisean is thinking. I would have already been able to take over the industry. She has 1,000 personalities. Yeah, that's what she basically did. She looking in her phone and she like, chat on my phone. Who's the prettiest in the room? And the chat's like, that hairstylist is beautiful. She's like, chat in this space. Who's the most beautiful face? And the chat like, that hairstylist is gorgeous. She's like, give her an apple. She is the prime example of mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm telling you. She's chat. I'm in your face. Who's the most beautiful person in this space? The hairstylist is more beautiful than you. Fuck if she ain't. She's messing up my hair. And look, that woman was already taller than her. She was taller than Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? She was beautiful. She had a feminine essence about her. Everything about her was beautiful. Look, in that moment, Chrisean couldn't get her to be depressed or sad. If that hairstylist would have started crying or something like that, you would have seen Chrisean be happy. You would have seen Chrisean start smiling. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Don't cry. You make yourself look ugly when you cry. You would have seen her shining in that moment if that hairstylist would have broke, right? But because the hairstylist kept on giving herself affirmations, it's going to come out beautiful. Don't worry about it. You're going to love it. She was saying that shit for herself. She wasn't saying that shit for Chrisean's sake. She was saying that shit for herself, giving herself positive affirmations. That's why she was whispering that shit. Because she felt that. That's why her cheeks got so rosy, because she felt embarrassed. But she still had the power of a queen to deal with it properly. You know what I'm saying? She exhibit a queen. Chrisean exhibits, that's not leadership quality, us hanging on your feelings and emotions and got to walk around on eggshells whenever you present so you can feel good about yourself. Maybe that's a spoiled princess, right? But that's not a queen. We want the example of a queen, right? We want the hairstylist type of energy, right? That's powerful in her feminine energy. And no matter what, she knew all the criticizing, all the shit that you saying. I got this, girl. The hair's going to come out fine. I got this. Don't worry about it. You going to love it afterwards. Don't worry about it. She kept saying that. No matter how many times Chrisean critiqued it, but in reality, she couldn't wait to be done with that shit and get away from it. Why you think she wasn't walking out or being present? It's when she got done, she probably got the fuck up out the whole building because she had to go rinse all of that energy off of her. Chrisean was pouring a lot of fucked up energy into that hairstylist, right? When you walk away from situations like this, you damn near got to build yourself back up because mad people going to talk about it on the internet. And what you see now on TikTok, a bunch of people typing, oh, the hairstylist messed up her hair. Chrisean, she didn't like the way it looked, so on and so forth. So now she got to watch all this shit float around about her and how the hair, but in reality, that shit came out good as hell. And she did a great job. And she still kept her composure and her business mindset the whole damn time. She didn't break down like Chrisean. She didn't run up the room like Chrisean. She didn't say, I got to go sit in my car. She didn't go for a ride. She didn't let this moment overstimulate her to a crash out. And that's what Chrisean wanted. Chrisean wanted her to crash out. But because she didn't feed into Chrisean energy, guess what? Chrisean had to revert all of that energy and then play the sympathy card by crying. because she felt all that energy coming back to her. Everybody, she wanted the hairstylist to say something rude or get irritated so she can be justified in her rudeness and her ignorance. She wanted the hairstylist to do anything so she could be justified. So she could be like, I don't care if you upset, you messing up my hair. Da, 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 da. That's misery that loves company. She was miserable. And then she wanted to make that hairstylist miserable because she felt that hairstylist exuberating positive energy. When that hairstylist came in, soon as she stepped in there, before she stepped in there, you could look around. Besides the guys, the feminine guys in there, Chrisean was the only light-skinned, beautiful, whatever you want to call it, right? She put all these dark-skinned people in there. You could look when she's walking around. She put all these dark-skinned people in there. And then when this lady came in, she felt insecure. I probably should give her a little bit more respect and say her name, but I don't know her name. I just know her as the hairstylist. She didn't sit there and she didn't even announce the hairstylist name, say that y'all should go book with her. Make sure she didn't promote that business properly. She criticized and critiqued that business, right? She didn't promote them. Y'all make sure y'all come and get your hair done by her. She did a wonderful job. That's what she should have did. She should have boosted that black business up. She should have boosted that black woman up. She didn't do that. She uses her platform to tear down other women while she put herself on a pedestal. And y'all act like y'all don't see it. Yeah, dark-skinned women are gorgeous. I listen, dark-skinned women are gorgeous. White women are gorgeous. I seen some white women that got sexy walks, got dimples, beautiful smiles, got their eyebrows arched. Like everybody, there's beauty in everything. But if we not pointing out the beauty, if we trying to criticize and critique and tear them down, she didn't even want to point out that lady's beauty. This is why it's so hard for a man to just pay y'all a compliment and keep it pushing, because y'all revert everything to he wants me or he's trying to hit on me. I see women all the time. I want to tell them that their fragrance smell good, but I'm afraid they're going to take it the wrong way. I want to tell them that their nails look good because I know they got it done because they wanted somebody to recognize it, but I'm afraid they're going to take it the wrong way. I want to tell them, damn, you wearing that outfit today. Them jeans look great on you. I want to pay these compliments to women, but I can't. Why? Because y'all going to take that shit the wrong way. So when I'm in public and I see this shit, I just admire it in my mind. Like, damn, she had some beautiful ass dimples. Damn, that fragrance was good as hell. Damn, she walking and she when you see certain walks, like certain sex appeals, like the way that y'all walk, like y'all walking around y'all other leg. I don't even know how y'all do that shit. Y'all walk around y'all other leg, like wrap around the other leg. I'd be like, damn, that's sexy as hell to me. A man can't go out there and walk like that without looking, you know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers be walking around y'all leg. Y'all put them heels on and y'all walk around y'all leg. It's like it goes in slow motion too when y'all do it. Like y'all wrap that other foot around in front of the other foot. That shit sexy as hell to me. The hips be moving right, all of that shit. But I can't go out there and pay those type of compliments because y'all take it the wrong way every time. Every time you just try to go like the way y'all cross y'all legs sometimes. Some of y'all got a double wrap. I don't know how the fuck y'all double wrap the leg around the other leg. How the fuck did you double cross your legs like that? I don't see it. That motherfucker go all the way down to the feet and shit. It be double cross. I like, damn. I find those I could. Yeah. I'm always impressed and intrigued by women's femininity and the way that y'all, compartmentalize all of that in yourself, right? I'll be looking at the small things, the earlobes, the facial features and the jaw lines, and I be admiring that shit. Like women don't like that. Sometimes I be looking and the cheekbone be looking so smooth and structured. Like, damn, that is beauty right there, right? Because if we look at it right, we got to come to the realization that we're made in God's image, and God's most beautiful creation was us. So if you don't see the beauty in us, then you taking away the God in us. I always recognize the beauty in everything and everybody, right? but I'm not going to speak on it. Why? Because in this world right now, you'll get tore down for trying to pay somebody a compliment. On YouTube, I told somebody that they had a beautiful smile. A year and a half ago, I told somebody they had a beautiful smile. Why are they bringing that shit up now, talking about something you jumped in her DMs and told her she had a beautiful smile? That was the only thing I said was she had a beautiful smile. I didn't say I'm trying to boink you. I ain't trying to say give me one day. I ain't trying to say I got a big... I said you got a beautiful smile. And them motherfuckers try to tear me down for telling somebody they had a beautiful smile. Try to make me feel bad for paying a compliment to a woman. You know? But I pay the compliments to the next woman. Like when I see people out in public that's looking nice, wearing those sundresses, like, man, I always pay those compliments because I feel like that's what we need to hear. You didn't put that shit on for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put it on for, I don't care if they with their husbands, boyfriends, whatever. If I see, so I just got to say something. Why? Because I think more people need to hear it. I'll tell the husband, the boyfriend or whatever, no disrespect, but your wife is beautiful, right? Don't take this wrong, but she's gorgeous, right? Why? Because I know we're doing it for a reason. You don't go get a car and you don't go get a nice car and you can't even see that motherfucker from the inside. So you get in a nice car so people can see you in that nice car. Ain't that the same reason why you get the nice clothes? Ain't that the same reason why you do your hair, smell good, so on and so forth? So somebody can recognize that shit. Recognize that I'm taking care of myself. Recognize my natural beauty. Recognize, like I always give recognition for that. It's so hard to even pay compliments now. That's why people walk around the way that they walk around, because rudeness is being brought now and being sold. Look at how these beautiful people are acting. Look at how Chrisean is acting, right? Right? She always popping it like somebody want her. She's fucking up the idea of even paying a compliment because somebody's got to want somebody in every single equation. You know what I mean? She got the hair done for free, the wig done for free, couldn't even promote this lady and say, come book with her. She's doing an amazing job, but tore her down and made her feel bad as a hairstylist. This is her profession. This is her profession, is styling people's hair. Now you tear it down, but you sitting in front of the fucking camera, just showing your body and showing yourself. And we supposed to keep on giving praises for that. Not even, you ain't even a professional mom, a professional streamer. You ain't nothing but a streetwalker, and we keep praising the streetwalker. But the streetwalker walking around the everyday people who make her circle of life go on, she walking around them, tearing them down.
So you're gonna give them strip? You're gonna give them strip? I like it.
I know I have to live with it. That's what I do.
Listen to that accent. She talking about I gotta live with it. You don't gotta live with it. We could take this wig off. It's not even your real hair. You don't gotta live with it.
Because I didn't want it short.
See?
Let's go long.
Yeah, let's go long. We could take this whole motherfucker off and start all over again. Every solution that this lady came up with, Chrisean found a problem with. Every solution.
Yeah, that could go.
You don't want it? No. Or should we?
No, you don't
Take it out. No, you already did it. You already did it. Oh my God. We already did it.
She's doing that on purpose.
She already cut the hair. If we keep pulling more sides, it's going to look a mess.
Yes. So that's why I need to. Did you get started to help me? You just bump this in. So we can go long.
Now look. Now watch she take the time to criticize her hair. Look. See? What the fuck do my hair got to do with me doing your hair? Now she wants her hair to look like her hair. Do it like this, babe, like you got yours. Come on. That's insecurity. That is secret competition right there. That is secret competition. That's like when you put a shirt on and somebody say, man, you rocking that shirt so well, make me want to change my shirt. That's like a friend letting you borrow something and you look better than that shit. And they like, man, you like shit. I should take my shirt back. Motherfuckers paying you all these compliments and that shit my shirt.
Or try to shade her. Like, you could do yours good, but you not gonna do it.
Right. Talking about, oh, do it like yours. Do it like yours. You just said you wanted that shit long. Now you want me to do it like mine. Mine is short, ma'am. That's why I say she switched it up on the lady as she went along to make it look like the lady wasn't doing what she asked. Y'all keep acting like y'all don't see this shit. This lady playing right in our face. Y'all acting like y'all don't see the shit. Come on, I need a song break. I gotta go get some more coffee. I need a damn song break. Put some Atlas shit on. Let me get a song break.
I said what I said, better clock it. Headstone heavy on the topic. Clock it. No edit, no debit, deposit. Clock it. 10 toes down, 10-fold, no swap. Clock it. I said what I said, better clock it. Barcode stamped on the docket. Clock it. Raw tone set in the socket. Clock it. When I lock in, whole room gon' clock it. Stand on the statement, planted and blatant. Granite and stainless, panic contagious, demanding the payment, handed to greatness. Candid and dangerous, branding's outrageous. Clock face cadence, secondhand tension, pressure compressing the lessons. I'm flexing, weaponized rhetoric, definite presence. Stepping on skeptics, I set the direction, say less. I press lines, measured and meant, descended and cemented, sentence relentless. Entered the session, bent it and blended, mended the metric, rendered it endless. No backspin tactics, no cap and captions, fact check traction, exact with action, stack that passion. Black belt rapping, snap track cracking, this impact lasting. I said what I said, better clock it. Headstone heavy on the topic. Clock it. No edit, no debit, deposit. Clock it. 10 toes down, 10-fold, no swap it. Clock it. I said what I said, better clock it. Barcode stamped on the docket. Clock it. Raw tone set in the socket. Clock it. When I lock in, whole room gon' clock it. Prime time inclined by climbing. Mind wide eye, design divine in it. Line by line, I line my rhyming. Spine stays solid, no sign of sliding. Crime or militant syllables venomous. Minimal limits, I pivot with emphasis. Digital dividends, critical sentences. Riddle them, hit them with literal genesis. No fold, no flinch, no fracture phase. Bold in the cold, no active ways. Code in the scroll, that's capture rage. Gold in the mold, I master blaze. One take wonder, no retake hunger. Flow freight train with the great weight thunder. Whole lane under, no break, stay runner. Say what I said, can't shake that number. I said what I said, but
Shit, I'm muted over here on mute. Sorry about that. Yeah. She didn't like that. That lady handled herself as a professional and handled herself as a queen, right? She laughed off all of the ridicule, right? Knowing that Chrisean has this chat behind her, knowing that she has a following behind her, she laughed off all the bullshit. She stayed in her aura. She reminded herself with mantras that it's going to come out fine. She kept on letting Chrisean do all of the fucking keep on critiquing. Most people would have said, just wait till it's done. Like, why you can't just wait till I'm finished? Stop moving your head around. You messing it up. I'm putting something in, you're taking it out. I'm doing this, you taking it out. And then you say, oh, now you want your sideburns like I got my sideburns. Now you want it how I got mine. That means you're in competition, secret competition. She was very professional. And the fact that, right. And the fact, I want to point out, the fact that we didn't promote this lady business, the fact that Chrisean didn't take this time, that's how you know she didn't want this lady to get no attention, no praisal, none of that shit. She should have been repeating it. Chat, make sure y'all put her, what is your ID? What is your this? What is your that? Why didn't you promote her? You went and got a homeless person, Brooklyn, right? You went and got a homeless person and gave a homeless person a makeover, like a homeless person need that. Why didn't you give the homeless person a fucking home? The homeless person don't need to be homeless walking around beautiful and shit. That's more problems. The homeless person don't need to be homeless and fucking walking around looking all beautiful with this hair and shit that they got to take off, with this makeup and shit that they can't really wash off, right? Now Brooklyn somewhere sweating this shit out for 3-4 days. Wig, hair. Why would you make a homeless person fix the shit that's in their life? Give her an apartment. Give her a fucking hotel room for a couple of days. Help her get on her feet. You gave a homeless person a makeover and then put them right back on the street. That makes sense? Homeless person need a meal, a bed, sleeping on concrete all day. Y'all honestly think, oh, look, I helped this homeless person with a makeover. Why do you understand that she's got to go out and be homeless again and sweat that shit out? Do you not understand that you got her in leopard print and a wig on in this hot ass heat, and she got to go sit back out there? Makeup's gonna, come on. You asking me, am I a lady? You see that? Are you asking me, Monstar? Are you asking me, am I a lady? You don't need to be a lady to see how, what conditions they can go through. I don't know if you asking me, am I a lady? Obviously, you see that I'm not a lady, so I don't know what the hell. I hope that question is not for me.
Yeah, it was strange how she didn't want to promote the salon.
How do you know what a lady needs? Because I got 8 sisters and a mom. What are you talking about? You don't need to be a lady to know what a lady needs. Yeah, y'all literally trained us to take care of y'all needs. Go get the Pepsi when you're going through your period. Go get the chocolate. Go get, whether it's a light load, heavy load, go get the right tampons, Tampax, whatever the fuck it is that y'all use. Y'all literally trained men to focus on y'all needs. Y'all literally trained us to focus on y'all needs. Y'all, that don't even make sense. Y'all literally focus, y'all tell men to literally take care of all of y'all needs, and then we start speaking like we know what a lady needs, and then y'all like, you don't know what a lady needs. Yeah, because y'all keep on fucking switching it up on us. That's why y'all say y'all want somebody sensitive, and then as soon as y'all find somebody that's sensitive, y'all say he too sensitive. Because y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all need or want. That's the realness. You trying to make it seem like because you took a shot at masculine energy, you don't know what a lady needs. Listen, we got masculine and feminine energy in our body. I can observe and see what a lady needs. That's like not buying somebody a bra when you see they don't have a bra on. What are you talking about? You keep on saying it like that doesn't take away the fact of observation. Observation will tell you. That's like saying somebody don't need food when you see them hungry. How you know what that lion needs? How you know what that bear wants? Are you a bear? Right. You're not Junior. You don't know if he's eating or not. Like, come on, y'all do the same thing every time. Y'all come with the same rhetoric. Your fight is not with me. Go find that man that is actually not giving women what they need. Go find that man and fight with that man. Go find that man that's not giving you your power back and go fight that man. Right? The fact that you even on my YouTube trying to fight with me because I'm a masculine energy, right? You need to go fight the men out there that's male chauvinist, that's making y'all feel like sex objects, that's making y'all feel less of people. Go fight them. Why are you never fighting them? Why are you targeting me when I'm speaking up for y'all? Make it make sense. Why are you trying to argue and fight with me and I'm speaking up for women? Make it make sense. So how are you in here trying to say you don't know what a woman needs? That is you trying to pick a fight with me. How the fuck is you not trying to pick a fight with me? You don't make sense. This is why I say some of y'all do shit and then y'all act like y'all don't know that y'all did it. You're not a female either. You're not a female. None of us are females. Male energy and female energy exists within inside of all of our vessels. You are a woman and I am a man. Female is a energy that is inside the vessels of all of us. That's why you have female dogs. Animals have females and males. You are a woman. See? So obviously you're not a female either. You see how I just schooled you and corrected you? We all got feminine energy inside of us, just like we all got masculine energy inside of us. Why do y'all deny the feminine energy inside a man, but we got to accept when y'all are operating in y'all masculine energy, when y'all are in the workforce and so on and so forth? We got to accept that y'all can transfer energies and operate in y'all masculine energy. But whenever y'all see a man speaking up about feminine energy, you say, you don't know that energy. You're not a female. Well, you don't know the energy of a male. So how the fuck is you raising a son or even telling men how to be? You don't know that. How you telling men what they need to do and how they need to go about their daily life and how they need to get jobs and bring in money and all of that shit? How do y'all walk around and have so much power over men, but then when somebody speak about females, y'all say, y'all can't speak about that. So stop speaking about men then. Stop telling me how to operate and I'll stop telling you how to operate. No. Look, do I need to bring up the charts for you? Do I need to bring up the charts of the body to show that we have masculine energy and feminine energy? Do we have to literally go back? I got to go back to school with you? I got to take you back to school and show you the vessel and the body and how we're made up of these two energies on the left side and the feminine side. I got to show you that. That what you telling me? You don't. She fed the birds more than she fed Junior. She fed them birds more than she fed Junior. Them birds was out there eating and shit.
You see how those people got up and walked up fast? What the fuck? You saying it was AI too. Somewhere, and I think it was like Baltimore natives talking about it. They said that she has a friend, and I'm gonna say allegedly, named Quell, who is who people believe that that's who she hired for Rodney.
Yeah, they're trying to. I think he's being looked for now because they're trying to get some information from him. I guess he was the.
People were saying that he's probably the one extorting her. That's why she got to keep trying to stream and make money and stuff, so that all this stuff doesn't come out.
Could be. Could.
He can threaten her, so he keeps giving her money. Yeah, being high and be like, oh, if you don't say this amount of money, I'm gonna have this person tell on you, and I'll be right. Yeah. Who is this in the chat? Is this somebody from Baltimore confirming? No, these people, so I don't know who Quell is. Let's see that in the comments.
Quell is Ronnie's cousin, the one who set him up for the mall event. The one who called him and told him that Chrisean, your baby mom, is in the mall. That was Quell. Quell was the friend. But since they already did the little dirt together with the Geronimo thing, then Quell could have looked at it, or Chrisean could have got to Quell and said, "Look, if he tell about the unaliving situation, then we all in trouble." You know what I mean? So we got to take him out before he tell on us, right? So she could have, she used Quell. Quell was, uneducated enough to where as though Chrisean outsmarted him to do some dumb shit.
Somebody said, no, that was Chastity's boyfriend. They got alive by police.
Yeah, but they all set these people up for dumb shit, though. Just like the Geronimo situation. He got set up he took the fall for some dumb shit that she did. Every time she gets out of control with her feelings and emotions and have a rational act, someone else takes the fall for it. That's why Blueface went on Jason Lee and said what he said, so he wouldn't be the one that took the fall for it. Because remember, Quell went online and said, "Blueface, where my money at?" Yeah. Yeah, remember, Quell went online and said, "Blueface, where my money at?" So he was trying to say Blueface was paying him for it.
So maybe Chrisean lied and told him that Blueface was going to pay him. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe Blueface didn't know. Maybe he did know.
Hey, either way, that shit falls on Chrisean.
That's who she be talking about when she's like, "Oh, I got hitters. I got people that don't play."
Yeah, she got her brother. Her brother will do some shit for her, and then she got other people that she know gonna do some shit for her. It's the same shit. It is the same shit.
Was that on Twitter that he said Blueface where my money?
I want to say Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I seen it on TikTok.
I seen it on TikTok. I'm
Yeah, I seen it on TikTok.
It's crazy.
What's going on, Raven? Appreciate you for joining the panel. You said you agree? Oh, that is your background. Yeah, she's trying to pin the whole thing on Blue. But imagine a homeless person have to walk around like this in that damn heat with this leopard print hoodie on in Los Angeles heat.
She could have did some braids, and that would have been better.
Man, she could have just got that girl some food and a hotel room. You know, homeless people love to sleep in a bed for, you could have got her a hotel room for a week and just got her some food. And that girl would have been happy just to have peace.
And that would have been a better deed instead of trying to do this whole performative, whatever this was.
Yeah, it's okay, Monster. Thank you. Thank you for stopping through, Monster. We appreciate you for stopping through. We appreciate you for, criticizing me and telling me that I don't know what females want and all of that stuff. We appreciate you. So thank you for stopping through the YouTube page. We appreciate you. And we don't got no hard feelings towards you. So you can go back to Maggie's space and make it seem like we gave you a hard time over here or whatever your true intentions was over here. But we appreciate you for stopping through. So you have a great day. I'm sorry, what y'all was saying on TikTok? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Raven. I just be tired of the nice, nasty shit. You know what I mean? These people that say nasty shit and then try to play it like they were the nice one in the space. You know what I mean? So that's what somebody just try to do on YouTube, which is try to criticize me and talk shit and then try to be like, oh, well, you guys have a great day. And thank you for all right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your criticism. We appreciate it. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if I was over here speaking against women, then I can see you trying to, do that. But the fact that I'm over here speaking for women, and then you sit there and try to say, you don't know what women want. But if we would have took a vote, half of the people in here would have been like, no, he's right. If we would have took a vote, everybody would have been like, no, he's exactly right. But,
Those people trauma bonded with Chrisean, so
yeah.
they feel like they have to defend her.
And if not trauma bonded to Chrisean, they're trauma bonded to another situation that puts them against masculine energy. So every time they run across a masculine energy, they automatically go against that masculine energy because to them, it's like the snoot, it's like the Charlie Brown effect. To them, they hear wah, 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 wah. And then after a while, they like, it's just another masculine person trying to talk about women. So that's what their fight is. But that's what I'm saying, though. But when they see a woman operating in masculine energy, it's more acceptable to them because it's a woman operating in masculine energy, right? But when it's a man operating in that form of energy, it's automatically irritating to them because that's what they're drawn to. Their fight is against the masculine energy. Their fight is against that mansplaining, the world that how men operated before. That's their real fight. Their real fight is not me. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Like, to keep on trying to say, like, even the mindset for someone to keep on trying to say, like, you don't know what it's like to be a woman. The fuck if I don't? You don't know if I was a woman in one of my previous lives. You don't know. You're not in tune with your acoustic records and the history of you. So you don't know what I was. But then I would have to get into that conversation with them of that, right? Which would give them more personal information about me. That's all it is. It's a personal attack. to try to say that I shouldn't talk about something like this, right? But if we really think about this, if somebody didn't talk about women, women wouldn't even be able to vote right now. Women wouldn't even have the rights that they have right now if somebody didn't have the balls to talk about what women deserve and what women need, right?
And when Chrisean Jr said she could have been doing something with Junior on Father's Day instead of chasing Blue at the club and hiding in glasses and a hoodie like a maniac psycho stalker.
Right.
She could have went and did something with
She could have
Junior.
did anything with Junior. She could have been a mom. I'm waiting for the moment that she just be a mom, and then I'll give her some brownie points. But until then, like, I'm not going to keep on justifying her actions and keep on making it seem like it's okay, because I too was a junior. You know what I'm saying? I too had parents that didn't care about us, and my mom had 13 kids just to get a check. My grandma had 15 kids just to get a check. You know? So when are we going to start holding our community accountable for the children and the life that they bringing into this world? This is why people can neglect the youth and the children, and all for a check. This is why this is why our future generations don't get the growth and development that they need, because women are using the kids to keep men, to try to keep on. Like, that's all we watching. We watching something that we should have corrected way back in the 80s, 70s, whenever. This is just the new generation version of it, where we don't get the blood test anymore, where we don't get the DNA test anymore, where we just say it's his and the whole world runs with that because a woman said so. We don't need the proof anymore.
I can't understand it. It's just so much stuff. It's like insanity. Like, it's like a horror movie that's just keeps going and going.
It is the prime definition. How are we right back at this circle of bullcrap? Like, how are we right back at her getting this taken off her face? Oh, I'm getting this removed. We did that 3 years ago. This is 2023 all over again.
What were you saying? She was trying to say something.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Raven. No, we're not fighting. You just telling me that I'm, whatever.
Yeah, but
Hold on. Let me explain something to this person on YouTube real quick. Because they say, I want y'all to understand. This person just said, I mean, you can't know what it's like to be a woman because you're a man. Or am I talking ish? Okay. So if I can't know what it's like to be a woman, how do you have transgenders out there? How do you have women that's transferring to be women? How do you have that if they not knowing how it is to be a woman? How do you have so many people? How do you have Caitlyn Jenner? How do you have this type of shit going on in the world if somebody can't put themselves in feminine energy to operate like a woman? No, I'm talking about this person that's on YouTube that try to say, if that's the case, then you should be going to fight the whole LGBTIQ community right now. You should be going to fight them right now if you don't think a man can put himself in feminine energy to operate like a woman. If you don't think that, then your fight is against the LGBTIQ, not me. Your whole fight is with them and not me. Now, I just wanted you to know, I just wanted you to know how that sounded, right? Because that's what you're fighting against. Go tell them that they can't be women. Go tell them that they can't be women because they're men. Go tell them that. You over here telling me that I can't be a woman because I'm a man. But why the fuck do we have identity then? Why do they identify as women then? If they can't be women. You're not making sense, ma'am. You got to say some shit that makes sense.
And that's why so many men are getting messed up. The evil ones and the wicked ones and the narcissists, they're getting messed up because that feminine energy can't operate in them properly. So they're getting messed up by karma and all that other stuff. But the men that are operating in a positive light, they're doing positivity. I can't explain it, but
No, you explained it fine. When you operating in the space that you're supposed to operate in, intentions, men supposed to operate in intentions, right? Women can operate in feelings and emotions. That's y'all prerogative, as y'all say. We supposed to protect y'all pride, I guess. I don't know. That where we supposed to protect the pride, I guess. But you know, when you got women that's not allowing you to protect women's pride, it's crazy. It's crazy when someone says you can't protect me because you ain't a woman. Don't speak up for me. You ain't a woman. What the fuck? I thought y'all wanted us to speak up for y'all. Now I can't speak up for y'all because I ain't a woman. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Based on the perception of the person that's looking at it. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm not annoyed at all. If that was your thing, if that was your goal to try to make it look like I'm annoyed or something, you failed miserably. You failed miserably if your goal was to try to annoy me or make it look like you're in control of my feelings and emotions. You failed miserably. That's why I tell y'all they got apps for that if you want to play Words with Friends. You can literally download the app and play Words with Friends. But if you think that I was disturbed, bothered, or anything by you, how are you still in my space? Make that make sense. Don't you know I can block you from my page and just not deal with you? I don't get disturbed by somebody that you're not even in my real life to even bother me like that. Why would you think that you hold that much power over the internet that where you came into the lobby or the live and now I'm so disturbed by you that it's offsetting my emotions and so, no, that's you with a troll mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's you with a mindset to say that you can operate and you're entitled to operate like that in other people's spaces. You know? That's you. You know? That's why you keep on typing in the comment section because that's you. You literally said that you was leaving about 20 minutes ago and you're still here. I thought you said you was leaving. Leaving people don't stay, they leave. You should have left already. You know what I'm saying? You should have already left. What was the point of announcing an exit so you can see how many people coming with you? I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. Flip out. All I want to know is who's coming with me. See? Now you're trying to say I'm being rude. See? You see how you try to make your attacks and then when I say something back, you play the victim? Now you're going to try to say I'm being rude to you, huh? I know. Who, Chrisean? I think she is a Fed. I think she has an agenda and they're putting her on certain people to tear them down, just like the Tamar Braxton incident, just like whatever she's got planned for Adrian Broner. And we won't know that until next week. Because if she gets on Dean and Adrian's live and Adrian Broner makes one pass at her, she's going to run with that shit for about 2 weeks. Watch. And he probably gonna get canceled. Watch. I bet you she out to take them down. Who wanna take those bets right now? Join the Discord. Join the Discord so we can put a vote together. I guarantee you. Why you think Deion Sanders' son opted out of that shit? Why do you think he did? Deion Sanders might have fell for it and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a live with Chrisean, but the son was like, nah, fuck that. Nope. Soon as you get around her, you see her start looking at shit with her seductive eyes, trying to invite people in. looking at people seductively and, you know, putting her head down and looking at you all shyly so you can think that you got a chance. And then next thing you know, that's a succubus. That's a succubus playing on desires. Look up the laws of seduction. Look up the laws of seduction. And she talk with her body language and her eyes more than anything. And she tell. She built like a 13-year-old boy. I keep saying that. Everybody keeps saying I'm wrong. She not built like a 27-year-old woman. That's not how a 27-year-old woman built. She keeping her body like a 13-year-old scrawny boy with football practice and shoulder pads. She is built like a 13-year-old boy. And everybody keep making that shit seem attractive. No. 27 years old, look, be voluptuous, be beautiful. I want you with some meat on your bones. You can't bring in no damn good babies looking all skinny and shit like that. She's shaped like a 13-year-old boy. Yeah. Our society is shrinking. You can't tell me it's not. She is not shaped like no woman. It's not curvy figures. None of that shit. It's washboard and abs. Come on. You said what she's supposed to look like? She's supposed to look like a 27-year-old woman. What do you mean? She ain't supposed to be running around built like no fucking my size baby doll. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's a Barbie doll she running around trying to portray. That's a plastic image. That shit is not real. She don't look attractive. She gives off boy energy. She gives off boy energy. She tries to be a homeboy. She tries to talk like dudes. She gives off boy energy. That shit is not attractive. That shit is not sexy. It's not appealing. She's never in her feminine energy, unless she's seducing Blue.
She doesn't want to heal her childhood traumas.
So you don't see if you that's the problem. That's the problem right there. I have no clue what the hell happened with Chrisean. She's beautiful. That's the problem right there. Beauty's only skin deep. The way that she treats Junior, the way that she treats people is nasty. But y'all only see her for her beauty. That's all y'all keep on talking about is how pretty she is. That's why she gets away with it. That's why this shit is not attractive to me. Eating with your mouth, talking with your mouth full, eating with your hands. None of that shit is attractive. None of that shit. Smelling the way that she smells sometimes, not bathing for 3 days. Y'all think that shit is attractive? That shit is not attractive. That shit is no possible way that shit is attractive. For real, as a heterosexual man, I'm telling y'all, this shit is not attractive. We is not wifing nothing like this. This shit is not attractive. Yes, I smelled her. I smelled her. I smelled her. You smelled her too. You just don't want to admit that you smelled her. You was probably sitting somewhere watching a Chrisean Rock episode and a whiff came across your nose. You're like, what the fuck was that? That was Chrisean. You just smelled it. We don't want to admit that we smelled it. You ever look, I'm going to tell you how you know you smelled it, right? Close your eyes right now and think, what do wood taste like? Right? And then ask yourself, you know that you never tasted wood before. So why do your tongue know what wood tastes like? Huh? Yeah. Right, but but you know your tongue knows what wood tastes like, right? Just like your tongue knows, like you ever taste something, you like, man, that tastes like piss. How do you know what piss tastes like? Your tongue knows what piss tastes like, right? Your nose know, right? When you say, what do somebody being in the car for 3 days smell like? You ain't smell that shit? You ain't smell onions? You ain't get that hoagie whiff across your nostrils? Motherfucker sweating in the car and shit? You thought you was around a hoagie shop. No. That was Chrisean. That was a whiff for Chrisean. Yeah. Musk, body odor. That what you got. You think a motherfucker just going out there jogging and running laps and shit and jumping back in the car all sweaty with spandex on? You don't think that shit come with a smell? Your dry sweat got a smell. Somebody drinking and shit like that, you can smell that shit come out of her pores. Alcohol and shit. Huh? You know, fuck well, it's the reason why her face looks swollen like that. That's water. That's all that alcohol. Y'all know what happens when women drink. Y'all know how bloated and shit y'all get when y'all drink. Oh, let me rephrase that because I'm not a woman, according to somebody on my YouTube. So I can't say that that's what happened to women when they drink because I'm not a woman. So I can't even say that. Sorry. Let me take that back. That don't happen to y'all. Yeah, I can see your comment. Oh, good morning. Grand Rising. I don't say good morning. It's never good to mourn. But Grand Rising, I see your comment. If her fans really loved her, they will hold her to a higher standard. Absolutely. And her face isn't clear. All of that shit is coming out her pores. You could tell. She could put all the makeup on, but when she finally get a moment, you could see that shit coming out her pores. You can see how greasy her face is. Stop playing. That's all them toxins coming out. Hard to read comments. All right, let me throw a different backdrop up for you, make it easier for you. Yeah, there you go. Darker backdrop makes it easier for you to read the comments. Her fans don't really care. Her fans go with the entertainment value. They need her to keep on doing what she's doing because it's entertainment. So this is why I say, like, look at Rakai. Rakai listens to his chat and got his chat, got him doing dumb shit. Chrisean listens to her chat and her chat is walking her through life, got her doing dumb shit.
Because there's probably a bunch of her ops in there too, to be honest. It's probably people that really can't stand her, people she messed over, people that don't like her. And you probably get the things too, the subscription and all that. And then go in her chat and mislead her.
Yeah, Chrisean walking around like a Nick. Like I'm telling y'all, her walk is like a dude. Like everything, I don't see no woman there no more. Like I see this entity and this vessel, but she do everything like a nigga would do. Her walk, the way she walks, she like she big and shit. Like she big. Like she walk like that. Like she a big nigga. Like that's how she walk. You don't see she walk like she got broad shoulders and no neck. Why is she out there walking like Benzino? Why she is out there walking? She did that shit on the stage one time when they was performing something. She did that shit on the stage. I'm like, why is she out there with the broad shoulders and shit, walking around like she a nigga? Like, what the fuck? And nobody said anything. Everybody act like she, that's why she walking around like she big as shit. How you strutting around like you got the biggest shoulders in the world? Come on, man. I know a loose mind when I see a loose mind. That's a loose mind. You don't know what energy, entity, or monster about to jump out of her. Y'all making it seem like this shit is okay. This shit is not okay. This is not the idea epitome of feminine energy. Y'all know that. Y'all know that this is not the epitome of feminine energy. I want to see y'all walk in y'all real power. I want to see y'all birth nations. She not keeping the tooth in because the tooth was famous. The tooth is what made her famous. She became Chrisean Rock because of that tooth. Before she was Chrisean Malone, that tooth made her rock. That's the name Blueface gave her. So when she don't got that tooth in, it's a reminder of, that image that Blueface gave her by calling her Rock. That's why she put it in everything. That's why it was her that texted them, because she's so full of herself. She the only one that will take knock knock and make that shit rock. Because she's full of that name that he gave her. She lives in that name. She the only one. She want a secret handshake and some more shit. She want to treat her relationship like one of the dudes. Who's going to want her after all of this? She done put Benzino feet in her mouth. Who going to want her? Who wifing that? I don't give a fuck if she do get 32 and decides she want to get married. Who marrying that? Oh, Chrisean Rock did a stop. Hold on. Is this recent? How old is this? Oh no, that's pretty old. Yeah, y'all, come on.
Yesterday, the one that was on here talking about she's one of the biggest donation, gives Chrisean the most donations and stuff like that. Look what she's talking about. Now imagine her in the comments telling Chrisean what to do and Chrisean listening to that stupidity.
Oh nah, Tansy, she's a troll. She's and I don't even want to say her name too many times because her ass will pop up like the poltergeist. But no, they all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. They support this energy because that's what they live in, that energy. Oh shit. What did I say? Harassing and bullying. How did I harass or bully something? Okay, we've been live too long. That means get off for a while. I get it, TikTok. I get it. We stayed on the subject for too long. I get it. Motherfuckers. Fuck this shit. Nah, I'm joking. Fuck this shit. We gotta take a break, guys. We stayed on the Chrisean subject for too long. Chrisean micromanaged the F out of her hairstylist. She knows exactly what she wants. No, she did that shit to belittle that woman. That's some color purple shit. Oh yeah, she's over there getting full of herself. What you gotta do? You gotta beat her. You gotta tear her down a peg or two. That's some color purple shit. Got every woman out here talking about all my life I had to fight. Nah, fuck that, Sealy. Take a break. Take a break. Until you do right by Junior, everything you think about gonna crumble. Motherfucker.
I'll see you on. What time are you coming on later?
I might do a live at 2:00, I think. Give it about an hour and a half, maybe 1:00. I was gonna take a break for an hour and a half. Telling y'all, Chrisean is everybody is praising her for her beauty. Why is nobody praising her for her actions? Think about that. We became a society where we allow certain shit to happen and we don't hold each other accountable for our actions anymore. That shit is crazy. Where everybody just keep on talking about she beautiful, she pretty, she cute. What about what she doing? What about dragging Junior across the floor? What about not getting him help? What about not being a mother? Y'all sold us out, black community. Y'all sold our children out. Y'all sold our children out to slaves to the system. Y'all fucked us over, man. Y'all played in our face, black women. Yep. This on y'all. This is on y'all, black women. Yep. Y'all fucked us over and played in our face. Black women fucked up everything for us. Everything for our future generations. And Michael Jackson, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and help them lead the way. Encore, encore. That boy good. Y'all fucked us up. Y'all know it, and we know it. Y'all did us wrong.
Back.
Hey, y'all have a great day, man.
Get back to
Have a
yourself.
great day on purpose. Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutations, salam. If
Get
nobody
back to
told y'all that
yourself.
they love you, let me be the first but not the last to tell you that I love you. Remember, one's image of oneself should be greater than reality. And we got to do better as a collective. We got to do better as a collective.
They don't like it when we speak. When we beat. They're living under pressure.
Y'all have a great
It's not a life for the weak or the meek. Gotta rise that temperature. It's real cold in these streets. Bring the heat. A spiritual venture. Gotta watch who you greet, who you meet. You know you do right, so they tell you you're wrong. Put up a fight, they don't like that you're strong. Crave that control, so they string you along. Catch a break, that shit's prolonged. When you know you don't belong, so it's back to the same old con. With a song, bringing facts, so they want you gone. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They